The design you see here is for a children's play area, and I'll swing now to layout space and we'll print this design to PDF. Well, if we swing back to the model space, you'll notice that this design uses transparency. It's certainly being used in the screening planting across the back, but if I select, this is rather an interesting approach area for children and adults coming into the space, and signposts in the center. But if we pick this shape here, notice in the properties box that has a transparency of 100, and other colors used here also have transparency. Most have been set to a transparency of 100 to get the color that designer wants for the surface in that round sort of student engagement area. Well, since transparency has been used here, we can't use a conventional PDF writer. Here we are in the layout space. We'll just zoom extents. We can go file and save as a PDF. I'll use window and high resolution, and when I OK that, I get the opportunity to draw a box around the area that I want to print, and this is going to convert the image, and we'll call this one test, and we'll overwrite test, and it starts generating a PDF file, and there we are. And if I go Control L for full screen view there, we get quite a reasonable PDF file using that technique. It's not as crisp as I would like because the resolution is not as high as you get when printing to a conventional PDF printer. Well, unfortunately, we've not been able to find a PDF writer that prints transparency. But what I could suggest is there's a way around it. If I come up to this point here, what I've done here is take that central area, and I want to show you that and I hope you can see that both images look pretty similar, but if I click on this green color through here, and you see transparency is 100, but down the bottom there, the color that looks identical is 170, 215, 155. It's one of these true colors. That's the red, green and blue mix, the percentages. So what I've done is to change each one of these. We take the brown, which was 43, with a transparency set of 100, now becomes 235, 255 and so on. So if I just draw a circle, center radius here, and I fill it, select it and fill it, and pick color. What I mean is it's just as easy to go to select color, go to true colors and pick the color green, pale green that you want, and say OK. So that circle is now filled with a very pale color, which is pretty easy to manage using that technique. Now once that's done, you can print the drawing to using a high quality PDF writer, and you get very high resolution. So what I'm going to do now is remove all references to transparency and then print the same drawing we printed before, and we'll get a much higher resolution. Well, here we are in layout space. I'm going to print to a PDF writer. I can set a resolution of 1200 by 1200, and I can OK that. I'm just printing to paper, to an A3 sheet. I'll overwrite the test again, and we'll take a look at the high resolution PDF file that's generated. Well, here we are in Acrobat Reader, and we've got very high resolution indeed.